a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Please join me. Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Whatever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go.
Good morning. I invite you now to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and join me as we come together this morning in prayer. Our hearts are open to the message of faith, love, and peace. We are open to wisdom and guidance that leads us to our highest and best good. We acknowledge the presence and power of God working in and through our lives. Our hearts are filled with gratitude for the love and connection we experience with each other as we work together to manifest a world of light, love, and joy. Faith is the power to trust what we cannot see, what we do not understand. It is the Christ presence within us that assures us that despite appearances, all is well. Divine Spirit, we live by faith. We have faith in your all-encompassing goodness. In this faith we trust. In this faith we see the truth that all is in divine order. We trust in the truth of God and believe our highest and best outcomes are unfolding. We step forward in faith, trusting that the love we offer is what the world needs most right now. In this light, we hold the leaders of the world nations, knowing that the truth of their divinity is within them. We see love and peace of our God flowing into every mind and heart, creating a world that lives in harmony and peace. And so it is. Amen.
Here I am, a vessel to be used. Whatever Spirit needs of me, I will be, I will be, I will be. Here I stand. Here I stand. My heart is here to serve. Wherever love is leading me, I will go, I will go, I will go. Thank you. Please be seated. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. It is so good to see you. I wanted to tell you about a couple of goodies that are in front of your seat. Some goodies that Michelle has been going around this morning putting in here. I don't know if you're like me, but sometimes I hear something I really want to write down and I can't find any paper. Well, you will see there's some spirit notes in here and pens so that if something speaks to you, you can write it down. You'll also see a prayer request card that you can fill out and put in the prayer box, and there's a stay in touch card if you just want to let us know what you're interested in, or if you're new and you just want to be a bigger part of USC. So please take advantage of that. And now it's time in our service to greet your neighbor, and if you don't wish to be hugged, just know we are a very hugging community. Just hold your hand out so that we can welcome you. So please stand and greet your neighbor.
Good morning. Please make your way back to your seats. My name is Shannon Sable, and it is truly my honor to welcome you to Unity Spiritual Center Westlake. I hope you found the Whitestone ceremony last week reflective and inspiring. My word for 2026 is illuminate. It felt like a quiet yet powerful invitation to awaken to truth and remember that divine light that lives within each of us. To me, illuminate brings clarity, understanding, and conscious awareness. It is a gentle inner glow that reveals what is ready to be released, old habits, patterns, and beliefs that no longer serve, while also shining a light on gifts and talents that may be hidden in the shadows. I feel so blessed to be a part of this radiant and illuminating community. Each time I walk into this hall, read the daily word, take a few moments in affirmative prayer, I am lit up by these Unity teachings. I know that I'm not alone in feeling grateful for the ways that USC and the Unity principles that help us tend our spiritual flame and light the path ahead of us that unfold in perfect divine order. And no worries if you missed last week's service, there's still plenty of time to find your word as your North Star for the year ahead. And to those joining us online, we are so grateful that you're here as well. We would love to know your name and where you're watching from this morning. Please feel free to share in the chat. Wherever you are, know that you are with us, united as we center together in spirit. And today we have the great honor of welcoming Rev Ric Shumacher. Our minister substitute. And if you are new or newer to USC, please allow us to celebrate you over a potluck reception following services on the last Sunday of each month. Laugh, chat, and connect over really good food provided by super cool people. And super cool people, please plan to deliver presentation-ready contributions before service. Serviceware will be provided by USC. Please identify common allergens in writing, and for safety, no hot soups, please. Each week, we repeat our mission, vision, and values, reminding us what's important as a community. The more we repeat, the more we remember, and the more deeply these truths take root within us. Please join me now in affirming our mission, our vision, and our values. Our mission: Unity Spiritual Center is a dynamic community empowering all to embrace and express the divine as we share our unique gifts in an evolving world. Our vision: we are love in action, honoring the divine within all. And our core values include spiritual practice, acceptance, community, love, and service. If spiritual practices that affirm the values of life, inclusion, and generosity speak to your heart, welcome. We're truly glad that you're here. And now I would also like to welcome Terry Brewer to the platform for Prayer Ministry Sunday.
I was wondering how you get to be one of those super cool people. Oh, thank you. As I mentioned last month, our prayer ministry is expanding this year. We are currently seeking a few more people to become trained prayer chaplains, and we're also seeking prayer associates, which are partners to the prayer ministry for specific projects. I will be at the desk in the foyer at the back afterward to talk to anyone who would like to know more about it. It may seem like the prayer ministry is all female, but that is because, at least in recent years, no men have joined us. I invite all people of all genders to join the prayer ministry because you will deepen your understanding of prayer and your experience of the power of prayer by joining our ministry. Something truly divine happens when you set yourself aside completely for affirmative prayer for others. And don't worry, someone will be praying for you, so you will be covered too. Seriously, becoming a prayer chaplain has an element of vulnerability to it. But the reward, the feeling of having made a difference in the lives of people who are scared, anxious, worried, or just want a deeper experience of the divine presence within them is profound. It has moved me like nothing I've ever done in this community, and I think I've done almost all of it. Training for those who are ready to become a chaplain is the last weekend of February. We train once a year, and the commitment is for 1 year. So please stop by and talk to me or any of the chaplains that you see wearing a purple stole. We would love to join us for an extraordinary year of the experience of the presence of God. Thank you.
Good morning, dear Unity friends. My name is David Schwartz, and the daily word for today is guidance. The affirmation for today is, I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence. Created in the image and likeness of God, I have creative power to bring my ideas to life. I choose which thoughts to nurture and grow, and where and how to invest my time and energy. Like a sailor preparing to embark upon the open sea, I do not travel alone. I get clear about where I want to go and what I want to experience, and get ready for the journey. I map the course to my goals and make an action plan. God accompanies me as the wind that fills my sails and propels me. I hold the rudder and choose the route, but ultimately the wind moves me. I collaborate with spirit within, and feel secure and brave, knowing that I am always supported. With the divine guidance to rely upon, I move confidently in the direction of my dreams. From Proverbs 16:9, we read, "The human mind plans the way, but the Lord directs the steps." Let us repeat the affirmation together. I follow divine guidance with faith and confidence.
Thank you, David. This day is a witness to my sacred purpose, to all that I've come to be. And the same is true for you. I just love that lyric from Daniel Nahmad. So some of you know this song, Witness. If you know it, please sing it out so that the people around you who don't know it will soon know it. And I hope it gets stuck in your head all week. So of course, please stand. Are you ready? This day is a witness to my sacred purpose, to all that I'm meant to be. Do that again. This day is a witness to my sacred purpose, to all that I'm meant to be. Letting it in, letting it flow, letting it go where it will go. Letting the power of your presence show the way. Letting it in, letting you know, I'm letting you lead that I might follow. Being a witness to your presence every day. This life, your presence every day, is a witness to my rightful purpose, to all that I've come to be. You sound good. This life is a witness to my rightful purpose, to all that I've come to be. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. Do it again. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. We're going to do it a couple times. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. Last time. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love. I will bear witness to your love for all my life. For all my life. One last time. For all my life. Thank you. Please be seated. Great job. Well, this day is a witness to your sacred purpose and all that you've come to be. And if you're willing, the next step is to use those gifts and put them out into the world to make the world a better place. So I'm going to sing one of my favorite Janice Stanfield, Greg Tamlin songs, Ready to Use the Gifts. And I know many of you know this, so feel free to join me on the chorus. Make sure I'm in the right key here. Lately I've been noticing how much I've been blessed with people to love and peace of mind and happiness. It makes me want to pass along the love I've received as a way of giving thanks for what's been given to me. I've got a strong heart. I've got a strong love. And I'm ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. Ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. I used to have a lust for more that bordered on greed, till I looked around and saw that I had all that I need. I thought I had to have it all before I could share, till I realized what's mine to give has always been there. I've got a strong heart, and you do too. I've got a strong love. Here comes that chorus. And I'm ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. Ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. I may not make a difference that the whole world can see, but if I can show more kindness, that's what matters to me. I'm changing on the outside, finding gray in my hair, but the difference on the inside is that I don't care. I'm losing my desire to be what I'm not, and I got what I want. Now that I want what I got a strong heart. I've got a strong love, and I'm ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. Ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. Ready to use the gifts I've been given to make this world a better place to live in. Thank you.
Good morning. Pleasure to see each and every one of you. And I'll tell you more about that in a minute. But let's take a moment and prepare for a time of meditation. Yes, okay, I'm getting this. You know what this means? It means turn on your mic. Do you want me to start over? It's good to see you. Let's take a moment now and just prepare for a time of meditation. Take a moment with me and just become still. You turn within to that presence and power within you that is the divine. And in this moment, these moments, if you will, allow my words to become your own, to resonate with that in you that you know to be true. And we give thanks that down the stream of consciousness and into the sea of life, peace like a river is flowing, ending pain and strife. Ceaseless waves of perfect thought break on the shore of mind. Ideas, like tide on a glass smooth beach, draw to themselves their kind. And the cycle of the living water, from fountainhead to creation blessed, then flows again to the Father source, to be again expressed. We acknowledge that there is a movement, a flow within us that is often beyond our comprehension. But as we lowly listen, we find peace, but as we find faith, we find the love that we require to overcome any challenge in our individual lives to participate in a healing of our community and our world. The activity is individual in nature, but collective in power. And so now, in a moment of silence, I invite you to receive the gift that is yours this day, be it peace or love or faith or whatever is required in your life that you might become all that you are destined to be. Join me now in the silence. Gently, ever so gently, allow your attention to return to this time and to this place, and do so with the sure realization that the gift has been given and received. And for this we give our heartfelt thanks. In the name of the Christ, amen. Well, let me just look around. It's really good to see you. I have to do this because the lights in my eyes make it difficult to see most of you beyond the third row. And I do want to see you. I want to see your faces. I want to know who I'm talking to because this is a very special day for me. I don't think you knew this. We didn't announce it. We didn't say anything, but I want to share with you the fact that I am delighted to be here in Westlake this early in January in the new year. And I do that for a very specific reason. Those of you who know me know I'm retired, and I'm kind of like an old school circuit rider. I'll just go anywhere they'll ask me to speak. It's part of the deal. And I've been doing that for a while. But this year, 2026, I celebrate 50 years of serving the Unity movement. Thank you. And so to be able to do that here with you, some of my favorite people, is very much a treat to me. So, that's exciting. I want to tell you what I'm doing as well, and that is, for those of you that are familiar with Substack, I'm writing on Substack. I post every Monday morning. You can find me there. If you like what you hear today, check me out there. So, this is the beginning of a two-part series. It'll be fully complete today, but there'll be more. It's kind of the way life works, isn't it? So, and the series is based on what I call everyday mysticism, light in the darkness, and this is part one. So, the question that I have for you to begin with is this. Did you get your candy? Everybody get your candy when you came in? There was a bowl of candy. If not, we'll get you some, and we'll make sure you get one when you leave. And if like me, you've already eaten the first one, we'll give you another one. Okay? And the reason I want you to do this is because candy literally might be the greatest teacher of mysticism you will ever find. Okay? It's true. And you'll see that as we get on in the message today. Well, most of you know that Christians readily accept the premise that Jesus was fully human and fully divine. They may be confused or puzzled as to how Jesus can have two essential natures that coexist in fullness. And let's face it, scholars have debated the issue for centuries, so confusion among what we might call the laity is not surprising. But still, scholars and the laity now accept the idea of what is called hypostatic union. It is the foundational doctrine in Christian theology. It's here that we begin our study and exploration of mysticism. And I want to assure you that it's everyday mysticism. Too often we think of mystics as those folks back when. This is everyday mysticism, okay? Evelyn Underhill was an English Anglo-Catholic writer and pacifist known for her numerous works on religion and spiritual practice, and in particular, Christian mysticism. She defined mysticism this way: mysticism is the art of union with reality, period. Stop. Let me do it again. Mysticism is the art of union with reality. And so the mystic is the person who has attained that union, or to a greater or lesser degree, or who aims at and believes in such attainment. In this context, it is the oneness that we often speak about. And by Underhill's definition, many of us are mystics. If you believe in what we've called oneness and that it's attainable, then you're a mystic. Did you ever think of yourself as a mystic? Maybe not. Scripturally, we're reminded that we are made in the image and likeness of God. It reads like this: "So God created mankind in his own image. In the image of God he created them, male and female he created them." Those of you who know that know that's from Genesis. But several issues arise from this simple 24-word passage. First, we're created. Second, we're created in an image. And if we know the image of God who creates, then we know the image in which we are created, because they're the same. The third issue is that creation includes images of both male and female. Well, now we can easily accept the idea that we're created. Every culture has stories that reveal how people were created. Every culture has its own creation story. The one we've just shared, of course, is from the Hebrew Scriptures, and it's a part of the Christian New Testament Bible. The story includes a look at the nature of humankind. And the challenge to modern readers is to explore and interpret the nature of God or the divine in light of modern experience so that we can understand our own true nature. And finally, the created image includes both male and female. Easy stuff, right? As previously stated, every culture has creation stories. And I believe it's our inquisitive human nature that wants to know our origins. And nearly all of these stories attribute our beginnings to a divine source. The created must have a creator. A watch has to have a watchmaker. On the human level, I look a lot like my father. The reasons are very simple. We share a receding hairline, a bald spot, and a nose sufficient enough to hold glasses through which can be seen the identical eye color. Yeah. The discovery in 1953 of the double helix twisted ladder structure of DNA by James Watson and Francis Crick led to the realization of how I inherited a bald spot, an ample nose, and blue eyes, and how it might be reproduced in future generations. Such is the impact of DNA, and it is a part of our human nature. On a cosmic level, whether we believe in a big bang that is still radiating and creating throughout the universe, or the gentle breath of life breathed into a clay figure, we still want to know where we came from. We want to know our shared spiritual DNA. It's something that reproduces itself in and through us from generation to generation. Theology tells one story and science another. But these stories need not be mutually exclusive. Could the DNA that I call, and I call DNA in this context, a divine nature ascending? The implication here is kind of staggering. Could there be a long-awaited perfect marriage of religion and science? Could we, like Jesus, be fully human and fully divine? Yes. Mainstream theological thought says, but you know you can't have your cake and eat it too. This proverb means that we must choose between two options that can't be reconciled. Is it true? Well, yes, if we fail to reconcile our human and divine natures. No, if we accept the simple fact that the finite is comprised of the infinite expressing in this and every moment. In this, there's reconciliation. One attribute of the divine is that the absolute good that expresses as another attribute that is omnipresent spirit. It is this spiritual double helix of the spirit of good and the image that is the spiritual DNA in which we're made. Now, we don't use the term omnipresence much anymore. It's a formal theological term used in modern and secular cultures and contexts as well. The term is consistently used in religious, philosophical, and theological discussions to describe the divine attribute of all good, being everywhere present. That can be hard for the human nature to perceive. An everywhere present divine spirit challenges the old theology of a creator God in a heaven separate from his or her creation that's been depicted in such beautiful paintings and stained glass windows. And maybe the acceptance of an omnipresent God still fails to acknowledge that everywhere present must include present in each individual and each experience. The divine, which is transcendent, is also immanent. Israel Ben Eliezer, known as the Baal Shem Tov, was a Jewish mystic and healer regarded as the founder of Hasidic Judaism. The central tenet of his teachings that are associated with him is the idea of devekut, a direct connection with the divine, which is infused in every human activity and every waking hour. Now, he told this story. Those of you who know me know I love stories, and this is a favorite of mine. He said, there was a king who created through his magical art barriers and walls, one within the other, with which to surround himself. All of these were, however, really illusions. He commanded that money be spread around the gates of each of these walls to see how great the determination and desire of his subjects was, how much effort each one would make to come to the king. There were those subjects who immediately returned home after they had collected a little money at the gates of these illusionary walls. There were others who got as far as the second or third wall, but there were very few who did not desire to collect merely physical treasures, but only to reach the king himself. After considerable effort, they came to the king and they saw that there were really no barriers or walls. Everything was a magical illusion. The physical treasures were separate, unimportant. Those who truly understand know that all the barriers and walls of iron, all the garments and coverings are really only God himself in hiding, as it were, because there is no place where he is not. We know that we are one with God, one with each other, and one with good in every needed form. But how easy it is to be blinded by the truth, the illusion of separation. Get ready. We're about to make a leap to smash the illusion and see the truth in its fullness. Okay, having said that, take a breath. Relax. It's a story, okay? Now, modern progressive theologians have suggested that there's a spark of divinity in humans. Modern theologians, progressive theologians, have suggested there's a spark of divinity in humans. Well, I want to tell you about a friend of mine, a colleague who served in ministry in southern Missouri. Jerry was an incredible lady, brilliant speaker, and one who could speak by stream of consciousness. So sometimes the notes fell away and she did what she knew she needed to do. Well, she was talking about the nature of God and how God is in us. All right? Now keep in mind, at the same time as she's delivering this Sunday message, it's not only being delivered to the congregation, but it was being broadcast on the radio live. So she's talking and she says to her congregation as she's discussing how God is in us, she said, God is not in you like a raisin in a cookie. Sometimes when we think of God within us, we think about where? Where do I turn my attention? Now, having said to her congregation, and passionately so, God is not in you like a raisin in a cookie, she realized she didn't have the second part of the metaphor. And in a moment of absolute inspiration, she said, God is in you like the flavor in a lifesaver. Through and through, from beginning to end, there is no place where God is not. Now, I believe this concept of a spark of divinity in human beings is analogous to the idea of a raisin in a cookie. But the limited raisin in a cookie view, I believe, denigrates both the creator and the created. To be fully human and fully divine means that divine is not in us like a raisin in a cookie, but like the flavor in the lifesaver, through and through, from beginning to end, the Alpha, the Omega. We would remember that, as the Baal Shem Tov said, there is no place where God is not. That's omnipresence. That's our fully divine nature. Now, the passage that we shared says that our human nature includes both male and female. Male and female natures, most often thought of as separate and residing in men and women respectively. In truth, there lives in each person both a male and female nature bound together in a mystical marriage, destined to birth the spirit of good in the world. The energy of this life-giving mystical marriage holds in a crucible the seeming opposites that we might be fully human and fully divine. It's precisely because we are fully human and fully divine that we can experience shadow and light concurrently. The opposites of sorrow and joy, sadness and peace, grief and love can coexist in us and proceed from our dual natures, each bringing a unique gift to receptive minds and hearts. In the daily doing of the things required of sometimes frail and fallible people who are possessed with a beautiful human nature, let us remember our fully divine nature, a state of being that is ever conscious of the omnipresent ground of being that is the spirit of good, where the finite is ever infused with the infinite. Let us remember that where that which is right and true and good for us is right and true and good for all people in all places at all times, and yes, especially the frail and fallible ones. Yes, Jesus was both fully human and fully divine, and so are each of us. He said, I am in the Father is in me, and I am in you. This is a profound statement about the intimate union between God, Jesus, and you, and me. And it's fulfilling and affirming a deep spiritual oneness. It highlights the divine unity and the transformative presence of the God within each of us, offering hope and peace. Again, Jesus said, I tell you the truth, anyone who believes in me will do the same works I have done and even greater works. It is that presence and power that the Apostle Paul called Christ in you, the hope of glory. That is your divine nature. It is my divine nature. As we become more aware and awake to our divine nature, we see our human nature transformed. It is this divine nature that does the work of healing, prospering, harmonizing, bringing upliftment and peace of mind in turbulent times. We all have turbulent times. But this is the work. This is the work and the joy of the everyday mystic. Understanding our dual nature, both fully human and fully divine, we can begin to affirm our creation story. It might sound like this. So the divine created humankind in its own image, and in the image of the divine, it created them, male and female. The divine created them. And that creation is good. Yes, very good. Every day, you and I are everyday mystics. And I believe that that is the truth about you and about me. God bless you, my friends. Next week, part 2. How do we make it happen?
With gratitude in our hearts, we now invite you to take part in the spiritual practice of giving. Abundance is not just about what you have, it's a mindset and a state of consciousness. Everything you need already lives within you. If you choose to give electronically, there's a QR code on your screen and a credit card giving station located at the back of the room. We call this a spiritual practice because our giving and receiving are not separate activities, but bound one to another. Jesus said it this way, as we give, so we receive. So as the ushers come forward, please hold any gift in your hand or heart and bless it by affirming with me, divine love bountifully supplies and increases this offering. I give freely and fearlessly, fulfilling the law of giving and receiving.
And please feel free to stand as soon as the ushers have gone past your row. Please join me. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. It sounds really good. I am so blessed. Take it in. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. I'm so grateful for you, Unity Spiritual Center, Westlake. You, each of you who shows up every week to shine your light, to be a blessing in the world. I'm grateful for all the people that have made this service happen Jerry and Rick and Shannon and David, our AV team. What are you grateful? Call it out. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. Feel free to speak it. What are you grateful for? I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. Let's sing it powerfully now. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. One more time, look around. What a sweet feeling. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful for all that I have. I am so blessed. I am so blessed. I am so grateful. I am so blessed. You truly are. Thank you. Please be seated. And now please join me. I think our youth are waiting to come in. Join me in the blessing by singing, You Are a Light. You are a light. Oops, wrong key. Wait, don't do it so low. Sorry, let's sing it a little higher. You are a light. You are a light. You are a light in this world. You are a light. You are a light. You are a light in this world, and you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright, and you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And now
I'm
please,
gonna squeeze in the announcements.
Squeeze in. She's gonna squeeze in. Yeah, sorry.
We're so glad you came this morning. If you're here in person, join us in the community room for coffee, conversation, and connection. All are welcome. If you're new and would like more information about USC, please take a welcome bag from the information station and feel free to ask for a tour as well. Besides daily and weekly events, USC also offers monthly gatherings such as today's Growing Through Grief. All are welcome. January's Lunch and Learn features Reverend Michelle Coles. Play is not what you do when there is time. Play is intentional and sacred. In this light-hearted play shop, explore how play connects us to presence, imagination, creativity, healing, and joy. And whether you're considering volunteering or simply want to learn more, join Michelle Van Eyck. Michelle, give a little wave. She's in the back there, big smile. She's offering an information meeting about joining the Welcome Team on Saturday, January 24th from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Your presence will be treasured and snacks will be served. Adult education launches with Reverend Richard for a Bible study course. This will be an introduction to just how and when that collection of poetry, history, prophecy, mythology, song lyric, Jewish wisdom, Christian thought, and social criticism we call the Bible came to be. Context is everything for any serious student, and this class launches that discovery. It will take place 4 Tuesdays, January 27th through February 17th. There's 2 time options, 2 to 3:30 p.m. or 7 to 8:30 p.m. Interfaith at USC proudly invites all to celebrate the turning of the wheel of the year to this season of Imbolc. Share rituals, symbols, stories, simple crafts, music, food, and drink as we gather to welcome the return of light to our world. Please bring a snack if you would like. Mark your calendar for USC's annual business meeting and for the second annual Chocolate Cabaret. Gourmet chocolate creations, wines, and non-alcoholic drinks options are included in this intimate evening of cabaret. Torch songs, jazz standards, musical theater anthems, and more will be included on this special night. All proceeds benefit the general operating fund of Unity Spiritual Center, and the ticket cost is $25 per guest. As you leave today, please return your name tag to the bins provided. If you'd like a name tag of your own, simply pick up a guest packet on your way out and add your name to the list in the lobby. And your personal name tag will be ready for you next Sunday. Remember that one-on-one prayer is available with any prayer chaplain wearing a purple stole immediately following the service. The role of a prayer chaplain is to help you remember your spiritual truth. You can now find available chaplains at the foot of the platform, right down here, and there is also prayer available in the sanctuary if you would like more privacy. You are guaranteed a beautiful, personalized prayer. And to close and honor the late Bobby Weir of the Grateful Dead, wake now, discover that you are the song that the morning brings. We are all unique divine expressions, sharing a consciousness of oneness, and again, awaken to realize we are not separate from the song of life itself. Have a great day, and now go and be the light.
Thanks for keeping me on track here. Don't they look amazing up here? So nice to look at them that whole time. I would like you to just raise your hands in blessing because we are going to dedicate our offering. I skipped right through that. So we dedicate these gifts so generously given to noble and holy works in the world, and to all who have placed a prayer in the prayer box. Please know that you are God in expression, and all is well. Amen. And now please stand and join hands as we sing our closing songs. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God, wherever you are, God is, and you're the light too. You are the light of God, you are the love of God, you are the power of God, you are the presence of God, wherever you are, God is. We're all the light. We are the light of God, we are the love of God, we are the power of God, we are the presence of God, wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Have a great week.